new fits, I'll take 2 kicks. Truth is, without new hits, we all useless. Get used to it, my crew swoop through it like a sewage unit just to produce music. You must be lunatic friends to think that you and your friends could ever screw with a wrench. Got you climbing that aluminum fence. We about to ruin your plans and put these 2 in your sense. I tried to tell them, but they wasn't trying to listen to me. Listen to me! There was no other choice, I had to tell them, give it to me. Give it to me! I tried to tell them, but they wasn't trying to listen to me. Listen to me! I keep it civil, but right now I wanna kick in your teeth. We conquered this monster just to fondle it. I put that on my honor and my politics. Honest, it makes me want to dip to where my mama lives. Ponder my accomplishments in between the ganja. We're way bizarre, we shred the gnar. We're above average and regular. We're 1 in a million, so run till the children is Merce and Slug. Yeah, we back in the building. Illustrated in raw for those that came up before. For those that tangle with lore. For those that gave it to war. For the ones that might have fell off or got lost. And for the ones that never made it across. Felt 3, the final frontier. Forget Christina, should've chose Pam Grier. We're here, and we ain't going nowhere. Take your hands off the steering wheel and throw them in the air. I tried to tell them, but they wasn't trying to listen to me. Listen to me! There was no other choice, I had to tell them, give it to me. Give it to me! I tried to tell them, but they wasn't trying to listen to me. Listen to me! I keep it civil, but right now I wanna kick in your teeth.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the MAP broadcast. This is semifinals winner's side. Here we have Brazil Lock versus Fishing Over Girlfriend. I am Sisyphus here with Aquatic, and this is going to be quite a match, honestly. Both of these teams are very rightfully still in winner's side. We have here from Brazil Lock, defense side of Brazil Lock, we have Aizen. So we have Aizen, Alamau, Boleta, Raya, Mark, DJ, VJ, Nekowai, Icy, and Sweet Piss. This team is honestly pretty interesting. You have Aizen here, who this guy is great on gimmick, great on mechanics. We really won't be seeing this guy, on anything high, on anything like AR 10 and higher, because this guy tends to struggle like a bit when it comes to hard rock. We also likely will not be seeing him on my DT. As for Alamau, this guy is sort of the same, except for not being as good on gimmick. This guy is a great hidden player, great on Nomad, great mechanics. We have Boleta. This guy, we all know who this is. Boleta, an absolutely crazy player when he's anything that's like lower BPM. Or I was like lower AR, or obviously Boleta was a part of the 6WC Brazilian core and is still an absolute demon to this day. We also see Braya, who I'm not the most familiar with actually. Um, Raya is a player that that I don't know too much. What I do know is that they are a bit of a mechanics main, I believe. They're also a pretty solid hard rock player. Then we see Mark. This guy can do it all mechanics wise. This guy can play any mod. The only issue is that like he kind of gets speed gapped sometimes, occasionally, but like that's kind of about it. Mark, really skilled player overall. We also see Neko Y. This guy, another really well-rounded player. I'm really excited to see Neko Y, perform really well in this pool. We also see Icy. This is generally just a great all-rounder, with the sole exception that they tend to struggle. They tend to struggle when it comes to higher BPMs. You don't really see Icy, playing DT, and that's generally the only real weakness that Icy really has. Because we have Sweetpiss, aka Touch Me, and this guy absolutely crushes everything. We can expect to see Sweetpiss absolutely perma-lobbing, alongside Neko Y, and generally we'll let them Mark, to be in very frequently. And then for the side of Fishing Over Girlfriend, this is a team that is full of more widely known names: Philoxen, Thready, Super Jaeger, Phylexenia, Surge, Colon, Sanix, and Limecat. We see Philoxen, Super Jaeger, Phylexenia, Colon. These are players that need no introduction. But yeah, we see, players like Surge and Limecat, who are just great all-rounders in general. See, on top of Sanix and Thready, I'm also actually not the craziest, or I was not the most familiar with them. I know that Sanix is a really solid hidden main, a hidden preface player, I believe, and the same goes for Thready. I believe Thready is another all-rounder. The player introduction out of the way, we are now in time for the warm-ups here. I believe this is the first or the second one. This is the first warm-up. So, all right. Now, all of that talking aside, Aquatic, I'm curious for your input. What do you? Okay, it's like final score prediction. What's your guess?
Honestly, I think this match is quite leaning towards the favor of Fishing Larger Than Girlfriend. Just because of their main core of Philoxen, Colon, Super Jaeger. That is a very, very scary core. Philoxen, obviously the prime mechanics player back in the past 2 years of 6WC. Super Jaeger, known for absolutely terrorizing this rank range ever since last year, and Colon just dominating on anything gimmick or tech related. I think this is gonna be very much leaning in the favor of this team, but I don't think it'll be very, very. I don't think it'll be a sweep, because nonetheless, Brazil still has very, very strong players that can put up very good scores and definitely put up a fight. So I'm gonna predict it's gonna be quite close, something like 6-4. Is this best of 11?
First to 6, yes. First to 6.
Yeah, I think 6-4. Maybe even tiebreaker is doable.
Yes, this will definitely. Well, I'll say definitely. Yeah, but this will likely be Brazillock. See, I'm on the slight back foot here, especially going into these Fremont picks. Fremont is definitely going to favor Fishing Over Girlfriend quite a bit. You see, especially because the fact that we have Philoxen, we have Super Jaeger, we have Phylexenia, we have Surge. This is. Okay, what is Aizen on the easy? Absolutely questionable. But looking at Fishing Over Girlfriend, there's also the fact that there's Phylexenia, who is in my honest opinion in the top 3 just best players in 6-digit right now. On top of the fact that you still have Surge and Limecat, you have the 6EC Ukrainian core here, just a part of this team. Phylexenia, Surge, and Limecat. You see, and these three are honestly the main reason. These are the main reason as to why, as why Ukraine is genuinely like guaranteed top 4 or like in 6 EC this year, and it's largely, I think it's like 50% Felix Zenia, because this guy genuinely is so great. This guy does it all. Like I played on teams with Felix Zenia. This guy will this guy will sight read pools and still like FC almost everything. He is. Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, Philoxenia is a returning player from last year's EUC winning team as well, and I mean, I think for anyone that's played during that era, we all know what happened during that tournament, which is just Ukraine absolutely dominating everybody that played EUC pretty much and winning with literally no sweat. And Philoxenia was certainly one of the core players on that team. And given that CSR did not rank them up all the way into 5-digit, yeah, they are certainly going to be very, very scary in the rank range right now.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure of when they do plan on ranking up. Like it should. It very much. They very much should rank up at this point. Also, yeah, this is a very long warm-up.
Oh my god, Aizen does not want to play this on easy.
Yeah, I don't think anyone realistically would. This is
I mean, it is still warm up. Everything's all right. Everybody's just getting their nerves out, playing the maps for fun right now.
This is a pretty long one. This is this is one like this is like this has felt like a very long warm-up. I was so confused as to why I didn't have audio. Or then I realized that I don't have the screen share open.
Same,
Anyway.
you just reminded me. Oh my god.
I was so confused where the music was.
Hey, so Sisyphus, what are your predictions on picks and bans for these teams?
That is actually a great question here. Okay, so looking at the side of, okay, so like looking at Brazil, right? I fully expect them to play in the Hiddens. Hiddens are a very obvious strength that this team has. Largely in fact, like you have Nekawai, you have Baleta, you have Alamau, you have Aizen. Like this is a very, very solid hitting core, especially on hidden twos, especially on these gimmick picks. So, so I fully expect hidden, like hidden free mods, and beyond that, you kind of just go into whatever no mods that you can play. But looking at the side of fishing, or looking at the side of fishing over girlfriend, I definitely see them playing towards Hard Rocks. I definitely see them playing towards DTs. They can go with the occasional free mod, but I largely just see them abusing DTs and Hard Rocks, and then that'll generally just make up all their picks. We could definitely see them go towards speed as well. We can definitely see a Nomad 5. It's largely the fact that like Brazil like doesn't necessarily have like a crazy good speed roster. We do it because we do see Brazil lock opting to protect the DT1, and that's I love that. That's so good. All right. For the side of fishing over girlfriend, I fully expect like just any hard rock. Just any hard rock, maybe in the 1.5, maybe a speed map. Just you have several options for protects. I believe actually hard rock 2 might be an option, but that will be DT3 actually, which that makes sense because this DT3 is like this map does not let up. This map is this map goes incredibly hard, and yes, and there is the No Mod 5 ban. The Brazilians opting to just not want to play speed. They are aware that the fact that fishing over girlfriend has quite the speed roster here. Or see, it's largely the fact that like you have Alexenia, you have Philoxen, you have Surge, like just these three alone.
Don't forget Supe.
Oh yeah, and
That,
yeah,
that core for speed.
Like,
I mean, Jesus Christ! Like, what can you do about that? Honestly, if you're not confident on your speed, it's just a death sentence. Ever leave those open.
It's good out. All right. Or not. All right. It's now fishing against a girlfriend to ban something, which I fully expect a gimmick map. I fully expect you kind of just ban away like Hidden 2.
Okay. See,
you can play gimmick. You have players that definitely can play gimmick.
I know Colin is like one of the premier players for Team USA
Colin,
back in 6WC on gimmick.
Yes.
And I know Philoxen is certainly not like very good.
You have Colin, you have Philoxen,
gimmick,
you have Alexenia, you have Jaeger. You know, like
yeah, again,
these are all fill
core.
players, or the things that like they're all like
well,
they're all players that kind of gimmick is one of their weaker skills. That's granted. Granted, they're all really well rounded. Like it's very like none of them are necessarily bad at gimmick by any means, but it is still kind of one of their worse off skills in my opinion. So
I feel like I have to disagree with that just because
that's fair.
I've seen what Philoxen can do and I've seen what Colin can do, and those two are quite scary on those gimmick picks. Be it isn't their main skill set, it is still one of their stronger skill sets by far. And I mean, just looking from their ban so far, I haven't really seen a gimmick ban.
Yeah,
I believe that was Fremont 3 that they banned earlier.
Yes, that's correct. And the immediate DT2.
Okay, makes sense, honestly. This is pretty much to be expected. They know they're stronger on that mechanics, on that speed, and they're gonna capitalize on it right off the bat with the first pick of the match. Chaotic, Cataline. I cannot speak English.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll see how this first pick goes. And perhaps Brazil will surprise us.
I'll be honest. It would need a miracle. You know, no disrespect to this Brazil team, but this will be a really hard map to actually get an early breakpoint off on. However, in our most recent match, which is also in winners, we did end up seeing, breakpoint after breakpoint. We saw an absolute slugfest between Xiaohong Shu and O/Slash. So maybe we might get a repeat.
Perhaps. We will have to see as the players come into the lobby. Yeah, we see pretty much the same the roster that we expected. The core 3, Philoxen, Yasupe, plus Zersh.
Yes. Surge is a fairly new gen player, honestly. Surge came up, or Surge has kind of been on an insane pop off for honestly the past year. It started back in BDT, back in BDT 1, we're actually so he was actually on my team there. He was actually on my team, and that guy, even then, he was an insane DT player. And this guy has been genuinely on such a crazy pop off since. He has gotten insanely well rounded, and this guy will truly crush anything that's like DT or Hard Rock. And I am very happy to see how well the Surge has developed as a player within the past year. But aside from Surge, we see Philoxen, Super Jaeger, and Philoxenia by his side. And against those four, we see Mark, Aizen, Boleta, and Braya from the side of Brazil Lock. And now we go into the first map, DT2.
Okay.
This map is a really short one, just shy of 2 minutes in length, and this is 255 BPM. It starts off sort of light, but it doesn't really pick up like right away.
Hey, we don't see any early misses. However, oh, just as I say that, Zersh does drop the first miss of the map, with Supe immediately following. This is quite a surprising turn of events here, with Supe struggling to hold on to that accuracy a little bit. Team Brazillog is still holding the 4-way FC here. It is just up to Philoxen and Philoxenia to hold on to their combos while their teammates recover and pray that Brazillog can find a miss, and that's exactly what they do. Aizen with the trade. One of the lower act players on Team Brazillog, but yeah, we need another miss from Brazillog, and it comes in the form of Boletta with a second miss, but it is still favored towards Brazillog with a 91k score lead, and that's just going off of the combo that they built early on. But with Zersh's recovery combo, this is looking very recoverable for Fishing Larger Than Girlfriend right now.
Yes, you're not wrong. We did see Super Jaeger miss right before the slow section, and now the last part of the map is underway. Philoxen and Surge going against Mark and Brya alongside these supporting scores. Aizen does drop, and this does put the combo into the favor of Fishing Over Girlfriend, but that's not going to be the case as Philoxen does find a miss. So now Mark and Brya, but Mark does find a miss alongside Aizen. This leaves Philoxen against Brya. That's not going to be the case as Philoxen does find a miss. Surge, the low meta combo on his team. Super Jaeger is trying to support, but see what the Sorley did turn over in just a short amount of time. Philoxen doesn't find a miss. It's now 40k, make that 30. It is now turning back to the side of Brazil. This is going to turn in just a few seconds. If so long as one misses, that's going to be the case. It will now score lead teasing side to side. 2000 is a 4-digit score lead. This is looking to be Brazil going to take the break point.
God, Brya with the FC, holding on their team score and bringing it over on the last second of the map. Zersh trying their very, very hardest, holding onto that reverse choke, but it isn't enough. The recovery combos from Boletta and Mark was just able to bring it over the break point that we did not expect, as we stated earlier. Oh my god, is this going to be a repeat of our first winners bracket match of this week?
It seems like it. We just started off opening up at the breakpoint on the DT2, and now this leaves Brazillog with a pick of their own, which honestly, this has to give you some actual insane confidence now. That was so unbelievably close. Like difference in the 10,000s, especially on such a short map like that. That is great. See, in a 4v4, with a 6. Yes, an 18,000 point difference is so unbelievably tiny, and there is a hidden 2. That, this is absolutely no surprise, because this is kind of what I mentioned earlier. We can fully expect Brazillog to play into hidden 2, to play into Fremont 2. See, and it's largely because of the fact that they have, in my opinion, they have the better gimmick players. You have, largely the fact that you have Boletta. You have Boletta pre-CSR. Boletta was one of the best gimmick players in 6-digit, honestly. So I am kind of, so we can generally expect Boletta to pop off on this. However, this map is not your standard hidden 2. This is an A map. It's through and through. This is a literal A map. And this, so to put in context, just how messed up this is. We've seen this played a handful of times. This weekend we've seen, I believe, 5 or 6 times. I've seen one single player be actually comfortable on this, and that was Light. So, we might see some high axe, which you did see from the German squad. We did see plenty of high axe coming up from them. but we haven't really seen anyone, be able to hold like crazy high combos, like aside from Light. So I fully believe that this has the potential to really go either way, honestly. But Brazillock does, in my opinion, have the better gimmick. But okay, we're not seeing Boletta here actually.
Oh man. I mean, as you said earlier, this is a very, very weird HD2. Perhaps it's just not that comfortable for Boletta, and he's opted out to let one of his teammates fill in for that slot. And I mean, the surprise, I'm also finding it very surprised that Colin isn't in the lobby right now.
That's true. That's true. But
I mean, yeah,
however,
like the two premier gimmick players that we mentioned on both teams are not really playing this map.
yes.
I mean, I guess
Yes,
that just
instead-
shows what type of map this really is and how weird it really is, right?
Yeah, yes, and the good looks are in chat. So we will see Mark, Aizen, Icy, and Brian from the side of Brazillock, and Philoxenia, Sanix, Super Jaeger, and Thready from Fishing Over Girlfriend. Good looks are here, and the map is starting.
Okay, and we start seeing the first misses of the map start coming out in the form of Xanax, Thready, and Aizen, as well as Braya, actually. After the first TI, we see the combo lead does go to the side of Fishing Larger Than Girlfriend. And with the last FC gone from Brazillock, this is looking quite good for Fishing Girlfriend right now. With Philoxenia and Super Jaeger both holding on to quite a good accuracy. Nearing 97% with Super Jaeger actually going over. The many misses coming out from Brazillock isn't looking good for them on this pick right now. 100k score lead already, and we're nearing halfway to the map. This is not looking good for their first pick. Perhaps we see another breakpoint? Oh boy. Oh, Philoxenia missed. Oh, and with that drop from Super Jaeger, it gives the Brazils a chance to fight back with their recovery combos from Mark and Braya, but it is being countered by Thready and Sanax. You need to see another miss from Team Fishy right now for them to have any chance of coming back. The score lead is dropping ever so slightly from to below 200k, but with the map closing out, nearing 1/4 of the map left, if Thready or Sanax keeps holding, the window of opportunity will be closing for Brazillock on their own pick here. And judging from the way the map is going, they're not going to miss here. And I believe that is it. The map is secured in the hands of Fishing Larger Than Girlfriend. Oh my
Brian,
god!
Philoxenia, and Mark all missing. Really, you see, that really just might cement this. This might just cement this towards them. We do see Thready holding on a 4 combo. Never mind, that's just going to drop. But we still see 2-3 the combo pluses from Jaeger and Sanix. See, I see Aizen trying to match that, but that is just. This is an insane lobby, honestly. Like 360k at the lowest is genuinely insane to see. Or on a gimmick map like this. Like, this is very unique type of into. But that, at the end of the day, is going to be another breakpoint. This is looking to repeat the match that we had, that we just streamed. Another, you see, where we saw 5 consecutive breakpoints. That is looking to continue to be the case here. This now leaves Fishing Over Girlfriend on their own pick, which, I mean, I would not be deterred. I think, because there's no speed left in the pool. your opponent's banned Nomad 5, and you have it's like you have DD3, but I don't think you pick your Protect this early on. So you can't go Nomad 2. Nomad 2 is an option, and it's because of the fact that your players, like, okay, everyone here on the side of Fishing Over Girlfriend, with the sole exception of like maybe Jaeger, all have insane nerf control. This is a team that does not get nervous whenever they're holding an FC. So I believe that Nomad 2 could be an option. You see, and it's largely due to the fact that the way that the Nomad 2 is that it can very much be decided in the last like 10 to 15 seconds in that final speed up section. So Nomad 2 could be an option, but obviously, however, you are also against a few really solid mechanics players.
Of course. Again, we did see. Oh, and the Hard Rock 2 pick is coming out. From what I remember about this map, this is one of the more techie slider-based maps of this pool. It's quite an interesting HR2 though. Usually sliders and precision do not mix that well. And perhaps
this is a bit of like sub-techie Hard 2 is definitely not what you would expect. This map is just over 2 minutes in length, and this is actually AR 9.1, but honestly, if this is AR 10, we'd be consistently seeing acts in the 80s, because this map is painful to act. So this is a pretty short one. This is just over 2 minutes in length, but this is full of some pretty messed up patterns. There's specifically that one, I want to call it RNG pattern, or like that's in the very middle of the map. or like where basically like a bunch of like back and forth sliders. It is very messed up. But this map in general, I'll be honest, this map is actually not like it's not crazy scary, but it definitely has its moments, and we will very much see that here. We'll see this map being played by Mark, Aizen, Bryant, and Boletta. For the side of Fishing Over Girlfriend, we will see Felix Xenia, Sandix, Super Jaeger, and Thready. Surprisingly, not seeing Surge. Then again,
perhaps
Thready
it is
and
once
Sandix
again
are both really good though.
Yeah, once again, just that like slider precision aim kind of being really difficult to hit consistently at times. Here we go.
Yeah, so this is just like a really deep squad from the side of Fishing Over Girlfriend. Like this team is very deep. They generally have like 4 or 5 people, or like they have at least like 4 or 5 people that can like consistently do good on almost every single map. So, but we do see the first miss coming from Mark. These early misses will, in fact, prove to be pretty detrimental to the final team score. Alongside Aizen's miss, that leaves us 4 FCs to 2 in the favor of Fishing Over Girlfriend. And now the map is just starting off.
Okay, we do see the first drop coming out from Fishing Legend and Girlfriend in the form of Sandix dropping their FC, but it is still 3-1, 3-0, as Boletta drops the only FC onside Brazil lock. This is looking to be a really good pick for Fishing Legend and Girlfriend here.
Yes, not right on. We do see Sandix and Felix Xenia both missing on the same exact note there, but that is still 2 FCs in the hands of Jaeger and Thready. Jaeger, we see Jaeger get a tiny bit shaky here, when the map does go on. We do see it here in the middle of the cursor shell. So we might see a miss from him coming down soon, but it's not really going to matter, though, as you still have Thready, and you still have 400,000 points in your hands going into the second half of the map, and now this pause here is absolutely devious. This shows both Jaeger and Thready. This kind of shows, it kind of shows that the crowd is very much far into their favor. We finally see Jaeger, and that is a pattern I was mentioning. Everyone hits that except for Sandix, but now this does leave the combo race. It does leave Thready alone when it cuts the combo on the side of his team. Now the map is winding down, and the score lead is looking a bit insurmountable, honestly. Yeah, especially with that miss from Mark and Brya, absolutely nothing left for the Center Brazil Lock to really have any real chance, to come back from this.
Yeah, indeed, and it seems Fishing has now discovered the weakness of Brazil Lock, getting such a dominant score on this HR2 pick. They will definitely be looking into further HR picks against Team Brazil Lock here. And I just want to mention, Thready has just FC'd this map with 80% accuracy. What a goat! What the fuck is that score?
Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? It is not as bad as Kenty. It will never be as bad unless Kenty's D rank.
Hey, that is an FC and the highest score in the lobby with by far the lowest accuracy.
Yeah, the lowest act by 7%, and it's still the best score in the lobby. We love that here from Thready.
Oh my god.
Okay, the highest combo by 250. So,
certainly
skill diff. All right,
skill diff.
All right. Now Fishing Over Griffin do get to consolidate that breakpoint a bit, and now it's up to Brazil Lock to get to at least attempt to tie this up. You really do not want to go down 3-1, going into the second ban wave. So now, I'm actually not sure what you go here. I think it's going like hidden 1 or hidden 3. Wow, I messed the microphone.
Perhaps.
So I think it might just go. I would love to see hidden 3. This map is so good. Like I love Symmetric so much. The entire map set is really fun. But we'll also be seeing Fremont 1. So just kind of what I had mentioned earlier. Or we see that Brazil Lock can, without a doubt, attack these free mods. It will not be the most it definitely will not be the safest of picks, but they have plenty modded players. See, Fishing Over Girlfriend do have the same, but the thing is that I kind of believe, just thinking about it, I kind of want to say that Fishing Over Girlfriend generally that they have the better hidden players. I mean, no, that Brazil Lock have the better hidden players. It's because you have Floxin and Colin who can without a doubt crush, or the players that can crush on hidden too. But I don't know, I haven't seen they're not exactly hidden mains by any means, right? That's kind of right. We could probably see Sanix here. Thinking hidden because Sanix is I believe a actual hidden main. Or do they you look at Brazil Lock, and this is a squad with several people that are hidden comfort players. So obviously, I believe that Brazil Lock will generally be more comfortable on these free mods. However, Fishing Over Griffin does have the better Hard Rock players. We will be seeing Sweet Piss, or not actually. We'll be seeing Mark here, likely taking the Hard Rock. It would either it would be either Mark or Sweet Piss, honestly. They're both really good Hard Rock players. Then we'll be seeing Aizen, likely also on the hidden. And then Brya taking the Nomad, or honestly about any combination of that. This is. I believe this will be Brya on a. I believe this will be Brya on the Nomad. Brya isn't exactly, or see, if anything, then we may be seeing a South Korea strategy. Where we see Brya on Hard Rock and Mark on Nomad. Belletta Hard Rock. All right. I don't know why I always think that Belletta can play Hard Rock. But the mods are as follows: Aizen and Brya on the hidden, going against Thready and Sanix, Jaeger and Belletta duking it out on the Hard Rocks, and Surge and Mark taking the Nomads. We do see Brazil going with the South Korea strategy, allowing allowing your strongest mechanics player to take the Nomad. Down with Aizen and Belletta both, two of the modded FCs immediately dropping here from Brazil Lock. This leaves 4-2 in the favor of Fishing Over Girlfriend. See, we just have an accuracy lead pretty well into the hands of Fishing Over Girlfriend. And this map, this map is honestly pretty much a very standard Fremont 1 they're like, where's this? Nothing but pure aim. You see another miss from Aizen and Boletta both. This map is actually pretty well balanced, honestly. Or see, largely in the fact this is a CS. This is a CS3 naturally. So what that means is that this is CS 3.9 with Hard Rock. So it's actually pretty accessible, to any mod. So we just see Mark and Jaeger dropping out their FCs. This leaves Brya as the lone FC from the side of Zolok. This leaves Thready, Surge, and Sanix two hiddens alongside the Nomad from Fishing Over Girlfriend. Down goes Aizen once more. Now the score lead is going to push even further into Fishing Over Girlfriend. 200k already under favor. Boletta finding another miss that will push this even quicker. Duncan's Thready finally one of the modded FCs here from Fishing Over Girlfriend. And this does leave Brya actually missing. Alright, or no, this leaves Sanix. Sanix and Surge with the ability to run away with this.
Yeah, certainly, but I mean that 300k score lead is just pretty daunting to see right at this break. They realize they need to pray that there's an FC coming out from at least one of the FCs on Team Fishing, and just as I say that, I cast a curse. Both of them. Oh my god, I should not commentate. But as that happens, the window of opportunity is opening for Team Brazililock. Mark and oh, never mind, not Boletta anymore, but Aizen and Brya both all hold recovery combos, which are being matched by Thready, but Mark is the exception. 600 combo, and that combo lead will certainly be able to bring the score lead just a bit back towards their side, but I don't think that is nearly enough, given that the map only has about 30 seconds of playtime left, and that without any breaks or chain misses coming out from Fishing, this is very securely in their hands.
Yes, you're not wrong at all. The score lead is not even budging in the slightest, especially now after the misses from both Boletta and Aizen. We will in fact see the score lead even push even further into the hands of Fishing Over Girlfriend, which will be a 384,000 point difference. You see, and another breakpoint for Fishing Over Girlfriend to push them to 3-1 going into the second wave of bans. And now this kind of leaves Brazililock in a pretty unfortunate situation here. You are down 2 points going into the second wave of bans, and you can't. It's really hard to ban. It's really hard to ban into this team, honestly. This is a really hard team to ban against.
Yeah, given that they're just so well-rounded on pretty much everything, this is gonna be tough.
If I had to say a ban,
yeah, okay, that's about what I expected. Seeing their HR2 scores, getting that HR1 ban out of there is a very smart decision for Team Aizen here. But
really,
now
I would have the other way. I actually would have said to ban away the Fremont 3.
Fremont 3?
Okay. Well, the reason being, right. I'm looking at Fishing Over Girlfriend. You see, looking at the way that this match is currently going, Thready and Jaeger have been absolutely popping off. You do, and if you do end up going Fremont 3, then you would be allowing both of these players to basically do what they do best. Super Jaeger on Hard Rock, Thready on Hidden.
And the Nomad one to come out.
Oh yes, yes. So I don't know. So I believe in I believe that they basically do what you can to kind of like slow down these players. Or at least like slow down the players that are actively popping up. So I'm not sure though. That's kind of my idea. But now, no one's being banned away. This does leave Fishing Over Girlfriend with their next pick.
Yeah, and honestly, I was going to suggest Nomad 1 as one of the picks for Brazililock, as I think they're kind of on their back foot here, even though it has only been 4 maps. Losing one of their 3mod 1 picks to Team Fishing is not looking good for them. And I mean, like, I was just gonna suggest trying to out consistency Team Fishing on that No Mod 1. But with that being banned, I'm a bit lost on what Brazil has for picks.
Yeah, I'm also I'm also not the most sure of it either. We see DT3 being chosen here by Fishing for Girlfriend. This honestly does make a lot of sense. You absolutely crushed the DT2. Yes, DT3 kind of just follows fairly easily. This map is interesting one. This map really does not let up in the slightest.
Yeah, and oh, I just remembered, Team Brazil does still have 1 pick, which is their Protect DT1.
Yes.
But I feel like they are
dead.
very much running out of picks here. And opportunity. And we'll see. Does Brazil pull off the break of a century on the opponent's Protect? Or is this going to be a disaster?
Only time will tell. DT3 being the choice here. Brazil did end up winning the DT2, barely.
Barely.
Barely, yeah.
On the last
18,000.
Yeah.
And now Red Lunacy. This map this map is 2.5 minutes in length. This is actually the highest AR-DT pick at AR 9.9. I mean, this is also OD 9.4, CS 3.8. So it's also so not the most conventional of numbers. I mean, in terms of map stats, but this map is this map is actually a very, very good one. This map does not let up in the slightest. This is basically two and a half straight minutes. This is basically 2.5 straight minutes of 209 BBM finger control. We'll now see just how well these players do on this.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, just seeing the DT2 from before, Brazil is certainly not entirely out of a chance, but given that this is Team Fishing's Protect, the chances for them to win this are looking very grim, and that is going to give them so much momentum in the upcoming picks. Just look at the scoreboard. If you saw 1-4, isn't that gonna be just devastating for your mentality, you know?
That is true.
Yeah. Now onto the map with Phyluxen dropping. The combos are not actually looking too different, but that's a 4-way miss on the side of Brazil Lock. And oh my god, Disaster has struck. Zersh might trade, but Phyluxenia and Supe will keep holding. It is not going to matter. 400k and rising. This is just looking to be a disaster for Team Brazil Lock here.
Yes, you're not wrong at all. You're not wrong at all. You're merely recovering combos against a double FC from both Super Jaeger and players. See, especially for Xenia, that just will not relent. We do see Mark. We do see Mark fighting a miss. Dr. Fox and Jaeger and Surge. This leaves Xenia kind of alone when it comes to combo and completely alone with the ability to just run away with a 780k in their hands, already doubling the team score of Brazil Lock, and we're barely entering the last quarter of the map. This now see it now with that pause. Everyone saw the crown absolutely shoot over to the side of Fishing over Girlfriend, and now Xenia just absolutely showing off, sending a message here. You are down 4-1, and there's nothing you can do about it when there is an absolutely insane group of talent all bunched together. Valletta and Velox and 5 misses, but that's not even gonna matter. You're already down 1 million points. You're already being doubled. This is gonna be almost, I feel like Xenia 1 versus 2, or 1 versus 4. This is a 2v4 from Philoxenia. You see, and even the lowest score, which is Surge at 373k. Dude, like, Brazil Lock's top score is still lower than Surge. An absolutely crazy team score from Fishing Over Girlfriend, and that is a great pick to open up the second wave of picks with.
Yeah, and certainly I feel the only valid response that Brazil Lock can give here is picking their own Protect in the form of DT1.
And that's
Yeah, it is, and it is gonna be the choice. It makes sense. You just lost 3 points in a row, and you need to overturn this momentum right here, right now, before Team Fishing just takes it away. And the Protect has been picked. Match point, and given that this is their Protect, yeah, the nerves are going to start building, and that might mess up some of these players here.
Yes, if you are Brazil Lock, you do gotta be getting, like at least a tiny bit nervous. You are down 4-1, going into your Protect. If you lose this, you're staring down the barrel. See, it's like staring down the barrel of being sent to losers bracket. And now, 1-4 on your own Protect. Now, the players currently in: Mark, Brian, and Valletta for Fenaside of Brazil Lock, and Veloxin, Surge, Jaeger, and Philoxenia. Very standard rosters based on what we've seen so far. So, Brazil Lock. This leaves them having lost the last 3 points already, going into their own Protect. Their potential second to last pick, I believe. No, third to last pick. After this, assuming that the stars align, so you get 2 more picks max. So not only do you have to focus on winning this DT1, you also have to follow that up with 2 more pick wins of your own, alongside 2 consecutive breakpoints, with only 1 chance of failure. So, while we wait for the 4th player from Brazil Lock to take in the slots, Brazil Lock just takes a second to breathe.
Take a second to calm down from the daunting situation. Oh. Uh-oh. Wait, is stream okay?
Yes. Yes, give it a second. Should be fine. But,
Yep.
looking at this, Brazil Lock, I believe that they very much have the ability and the potential to come back from this. This is far from lost for them. This is a team of insane talent. They are here in winter semis for a reason. But you're also staring down Fishing. You are also staring at Fishing Over Girlfriend. This team is this team is just full of what pre-CSR was, what pre-CSR 6-digit was absolutely terrified of. Veloxin, Super Jaeger, Colon, like just these 3 names in general, these 3 names pre-CSR. These, these were 3 players that are these are 3 players that you kind of just always saw in screening lists. So it's definitely not an easy thing to overcome. But now, But now as DT1 does go underway, the overlay is not following. DT1 has started.
Okay, and here we go into DT1, starting off very slowly. And with
This map,
Icy immediately traded by Thready, the combos are still looking pretty even. Well, actually, Mark had an earlier drop, but yeah, nonetheless, right start of the map, none of these misses are going to matter too much in the long run. And it is just up to that consistency for these players. And Brya drops as well. The only FC on the side of Brazil is going to be Boletta, with Mark holding onto a reverse choke. So with 3 FCs on the side of Fishing, and the last FC being dropped. This is not looking good for Team Fishing right now. The scoreboard does seem to be broken. It just, three-way miss, losing out on all of your FCs. Now it's Mark versus Thready. This is the chance that Brazil needs. Boletta
yes, you're not wrong at all. Going into
Boletta
friendly, the second third of the map is underway. We see Mark and Thready, the lone high combos here. Mark soaring above Thready in terms of accuracy, already nearly 10% in Mark's favor. Boletta finds a miss, and down goes the highest supporting score for Mark. And now, going into this pause, going into the second half of the map, we do see Mark and Thready both. We see everyone going into the pause and seeing that Mark and Thready are, in fact, the top combos that these two players will very likely, and that both players have the potential to truly decide the outcome of this pick, to decide whether or not Brazil Lock is staring down match point. So now, as Bancho finally releases us from its shackles, we will see, will Mark truly be able to hold this down, or will Thready match his score to the best of his ability? Or will they both miss, and will it be some other player here, or will it be some other great recovery combo? We will see. Panic button has been hit, and now we go back into the action here of DT1. This map really does not let up. We do see Mark and Thready still holding on. Super Jaeger with the great support, score that's kind of being matched by Boletta. But everyone on the side of Fishing Girlfriend is holding on to some pretty good recovery combo. But Alexandria does find a miss, and now combo is in the favor of Fishing Girlfriend. But however, that's all section. That's not all section.
No, that is.
And down goes Icy as well. That leaves Boletta and Brya alone doing the combo, but they're already being outmatched by by the recoveries of Surge and Jaeger, and even then Thready's combo is still being left unchecked. So now that is going to be it. There was nothing you could really do about this. Thready just holding on despite the accuracy issues, despite it all. Thready once more, just as he did on the Hard Rock 2, is going to hold on, is going to make sure that his team pushes through. Thready is going to push his team to match point.
A valiant effort put up by Brazil Lock here, but it is just not enough. Mark DV finding that miss in the last quarter of the match finally secured the lead for Fishing. And this is the worst case scenario here. You've just lost that breakpoint. Your last chance at breaking through the momentum that Fishing has been building this entire match, and now you are running low on picks as well as chances. This is do or die. You are staring down match point. You cannot lose the next pick, and it is in the hands of Fishing. Brazil Lock is on their last ditch efforts, and we will have to see how they do on perhaps the last map of the tournament, if Fishing does win their own pick.
Yes, it all comes down to this do or die situation has officially hit for Brazil Lock. What they need is 2 consecutive breakpoints on top of winning their next 2 picks just for a chance at the tiebreaker. this is officially the worst possible spot you can be if you're Brazilillac. Down 5-1 in a first to 6. This is kind of a point to where you severely question what it is that you go. And if you are Brazilillac, I believe that this is about where you want to use your timeouts. Make sure that you can win this. Make sure that you can do what you can to practice your opponent's pick. Do what you can to actually get this.
Get that mental reset going. Just calm down. Get all the nerves out of your system. Lower your heart rate a little bit. Like, this is your do or die. This is it. Otherwise, you are forced into that lower bracket. And is this a Nomad 4 pick that we see?
I believe yes. This is not Apophenia.
Yeah, absolutely amazing map by Pocket. And yeah, personally, I did the replay on this. This was fun to play.
It's such a good map. No, it's so much fun actually.
Yeah, and I mean, finally we see one of the more control-based picks outside of Fremod, one that was picked earlier, being picked on the side of fishing larger than girlfriend. And we'll have to see. We haven't really seen any tech performances other than that HR2, and it was disastrous for Team Brazilillac. They are going to have to lock in for this map. The sliders on this map is incredibly easy to drop on. The buzz sliders, the back and forth, and the overlaps is going to catch people off guard. And yeah, we will have to see how these teams do on this map. Uh-oh. Seems our client is having some issues.
Yeah, plenty of. This is unfortunate. So we don't exactly get to see slots right now. However, I believe the gameplay screen would, in fact, allow us to, to see the slots regardless.
Hopefully. It's okay, as the client doesn't have to work, but we need to see the match, please.
Yes. Yes. Oh yes, I'm gonna just turn to the gameplay screen. Pretty please.
Perhaps we're still waiting on a player?
I'm not sure.
Happening right now.
Everything looks like Thready in the wrong slot right now.
Oh, and here we go.
There we go. All right, and now the map is officially underway.
The map underway.
Yes, because when you see Boletta, Braya, Mark, and Icy from the side, from the side of Brazilillac, Philox, and Philoxenius, Jaeger, and I believe that was Surge? No, and Thready from the side of Fishing Over Girlfriend. All right, so now this is Nomad 4, no Apophenia.
And yeah, here we go into this map. About 2.5 minutes of slider aim consistency. And we see some early ACK drops from Super Jaeger, holding on to quite a low accuracy throughout this entire match so far. But no early misses this time around. Perhaps this is Brazillillac's fighting chance. This is their way of standing up to the lead that Fishing has been holding on this entire match so far. No breaks yet. All 8 players holding onto that FC. The accuracies are starting to drop. The slider ends are being missed, and the notes are being hit early, and that's some breaks. Three-way break on the side of Brazil Lock. 2-3. It is Brya versus Philoxen. The accuracies is going to favor Team Fishing in the side of Philoxen, but Brya's holds it. He is the last chance that Brazil has. There is no combo from anyone else. Mark is holding on to actually a recovery combo, but it is up to Brya as Philoxen continues to hold. All the other combos are being matched right now, and the score lead is ever so slightly on the side of Fishing.
Yeah,
what is going to happen?
Yes, this is not where you want to be if you are Brya. You're going against Philoxen. This guy has terrorized 6 digits for as long, or, until CSR recently happened, and this guy's looking to continue to do so now. Philoxen, an absolute menace, and we're gonna see a 2% accuracy favor towards the FC. Towards the FC, it's all down to Brya though, and that might be it. The last quarter of the map is officially underway. We will need a miss from Philoxen in order for there to be any kind of chance, but it's not going to happen. Philoxen, this guy, an absolute demon, and he always has been. And Philoxen looking to hold on to this FC. We do see some plenty of great recovery combos here. Jaeger, Thready, and Philoxenia all nearing 500 plus, and that just is not being matched by anyone on Brazil Lock, and that is going to be it. That is going to be Philoxen closing out the FC. That'll be everyone else closing out 600 combo and further. That will be it. That'll be Fishing Over Girlfriend closing out the match as it is. 6-1. The final seconds ringing out. 6-1. Fishing Over Girlfriend are going to look to push further into winners finals and send Brazil Lock down to the losers bracket.
And yeah, amazing pick by Fishing on their last pick of Nomad 4 with 2 S ranks and an FC from Philoxen. The Terrorizer, the Unk of 6 digits, and he has once again performed. And yeah, winning this match, Fishing in dominating fashion, 6-1, with the only point being dropped with a score gap of less than 20k score. Fishing is going to comfortably head into finals in the winners bracket and secure a position in top 3.
Yes, that is correct. And now, so that leaves next weekend. So that leaves winners finals as a pretty funny matchup. Where we will see Philoxen against Fuwaden. A very interesting matchup, honestly. Because next week's match is going to be full of even more, very notorious pre-CSR 6-digit players, alongside Philoxen, Super Jaeger, and Colin. We will also see Fuwaden and Yellow going against this team. So now, that is all from us, though. I have been Sisyphus, sat here with the amazing Aquatic, because that is all. Thank you for watching.
Bye.